We're Red Rook Films, and this is the first of our Grumpy Old Men reviews. Today we are reviewing...
Testify. Bring your word if it's worth it's fine. Don't give me maybe. Don't give me I don't know. Baby, you ain't singing when you're crying. See, I was born on a storm. When I get gone, and I don't need any wrong to know better.
Welcome, ladies and gentlemen, to another thrilling Thursday night here at Grumpy Old Man Reviews. I am your host, Grumpy Old Man number 2, Caleb. And coming to the ring right now, the challenger from Pleasanton, Texas, standing 5'8", 195 pounds, the crazy one, Hook Murray! Coming to the ring, the champion, Grumpy Old Man number 1 from Del Rio, Texas, standing 6'3", 260 pounds, the Hispanic Titanic, the Major Pain, Drill Sergeant Carlos! The moderator today, Hook Murray.
Well, we're here today to talk about Glow. It's a good wrestling series that just came on, and if you're a fan or not, I think you'd like it. And as this is a show about you being grumpy people, I think you got a challenge for it. I loved it.
All right. So, Carlos, what are your thoughts on Grumpy Glow?
Well, the Glow show that we saw on Netflix just came out a few weeks ago, and it was pretty good, pretty great. Not only did we see Alison Brie, who I've had a crush on since Community, but we saw a cool interpretation of the events that brought about the creation of Glow. It was great.
For those who don't know, Glow came out in about 1986. It stood for the Glorious Ladies of Wrestling.
Gorgeous.
Yes.
It was gorgeous.
It is gorgeous. I screwed that up.
Stand corrected, sir.
The Gorgeous Ladies of Wrestling. I watched this. It's straight because I'm the only one here who watched the actual program as a
guilty.
child.
Yeah, I saw it.
You did?
Yes.
I never saw it. This was a first experience for me. Actually,
You were born in like
He wasn't even born yet.
89.
well, my statement isn't wrong.
Anyway.
So it was a great thing when we were growing up. It was on very late at night.
Yes.
I'm jealous.
And it was great. Not only could you see good wrestling, but you can see women wrestling, which was, growing up, you're like, oh.
We didn't even know why we thought that was hot.
Yeah, it's like,
We know what hot meant.
yeah. Little Lois is like standing up. It's like, what's going on?
And that was a big breakthrough for him too, right? Because that was one of the first times that it really came up where the women were the main attraction.
Yes.
It's
I
always
believe
been
they
like a
mentioned it
sideshow
in the
thing.
show. Yeah, ladies were a sideshow along with midget wrestling. It was a big sideshow thing in wrestling, so it wasn't a huge thing. But this was a huge change in the factor. And after they went off the air in the early 90s, WWE started using women more, and so it became more of a thing. So, good work, ladies. Good freaking work.
Yeah, just because of Glow, we could see the Bella Twins.
Oh, yeah.
Who's your favorite, Murray?
I really liked Paige first off,
Hot British chick.
but it has since changed.
Oh,
yeah.
She has been overthrown for a new champion. Who's the
He
new
likes the
champion?
Irish chick. Going back to the TV show. We'll start a little bit and explain the show. The show starts, Brie is a character who is an actress who is tired of getting crappy parts, like the secretary. She wants a real acting part, and that's hard to come by in the 80s. For women. And so she goes to a weird audition and found out the audition is wrestling. She thought it was weird, but she was broke and needed money. And then through that, she found out that it was a lot of fun, and she got to play with characters and do stuff she really wanted to do through this wrestling. That's only the main character. There is like 14 ladies in this show.
A lot.
And they're all pretty interesting. It does the thing that shows that I love, and I will probably say this over and over again in this series. I love characters who you both love and hate at the same time. There's things about them that you're like, oh, I really don't like that. And there's things about them that you like, I really like that. And you have a bunch of characters like that.
But you also got to admit, Alison Brie's character was very annoying.
Yeah, that's what I mean.
Extremely annoying.
And it played into it. Yes,
yeah.
Yes.
Extremely annoying. And you're wondering why she does a lot of stuff that she does. It's like, you can see where it's going to go badly, but she still goes through with it.
There's a commitment there that you have to respect on that character. I believe what was her character? Ruth? I believe was
Ruth was her name.
Yeah. And it plays right into her being healed too. There's some synergy there.
Yeah.
So you meet other characters during this. You get I don't remember what her actual name was. Johnson. She played Machu Picchu.
Machu Picchu.
Yes, Machu Picchu.
Oh yeah.
She is a big Samoan girl, and she's cool because they were using that character to play a version of my favorite character from the original Glow, which was Mount Fiji. Love Mount Fiji.
Yeah, I agree with you. I think that was probably my favorite character in the show as well. Mm-hmm. I didn't see anything of Fiji, but the essence of Fiji was channeled pretty well through that.
I thought so too.
Yeah. What was your favorite character, Chaplin, that you saw there?
I think mine was... not any of the wrestlers. It was Mark Maron, who was the director. He was entertaining. He was hilarious. Caleb, what did you say?
He was like Carlos's attitude if he didn't care about his job and just talked about what he wanted to talk about.
If there was no filter on this.
There was no filter, and I found someone to emulate. Thank you, Mark Maron, for providing such a great character. And he said also, like...
I knew you could...
No joke, because like a lot of the lines that you all agree, he delivered, if anybody else would have said it, it would have come off so horrible.
Yeah.
So horrible, but the way he delivered it, and the way it was brought on with some humor...
Christ. Fucking actresses.
It just came off great.
Made him charming. He sounded charming saying it, when other people would sound like a dick.
Yeah.
He's still kind of a dick, but you're right. It was charming. It was a charming dick.
Yeah. Dick, you want to be your friend. Hey, Dick, I want you to be my friend.
So, adaptation of that. I think it was after watch. I don't know. Did you watch the documentary of the actual Glow on Netflix? I know we have. I don't know if you have.
No, I was working.
Wah wah wah.
Holiday weekend. It's no TV for me. But how was it?
I was extremely, because for me it was the first time I experienced those characters. No, they're not characters; they're people. So it's the first time I experienced them, and I learned a lot. And I was curious, how much was Hollywood fluff in the series versus actual events that occurred? And I don't know. Did y'all have any thought of that when y'all were watching it, or?
I knew that because I'd seen the actual Glow that they are changing a lot of the characters' names and a lot of their backstories and stuff, but. I was thinking when I was watching it, and I don't know if this is true, this is just coming off the top of my head, most wrestlers have some say of the characters they're in. Sometimes they don't, but most of the time they have some say in what they do. Like Hulk Hogan was WWE, but before that he was ABA wrestling, and then he goes to WCW wrestling, so on and so forth, but he's still Hulk Hogan. You have to take that character with him. So I'm thinking that they got the rights to do Glow, but they didn't have the rights to do all the characters.
Which makes sense.
Yes, it makes sense, because one thing you probably have to pay all the girls who wrestled in Glow. So they have characters that are similar to the characters that are on the actual show, but weren't exactly the same. That's what I think they were doing.
That's pretty good, I think. I don't know if you thought of that at all or not.
No, I was thinking right now, like how y'all mentioned who's a favorite character. Let's go with the opposite. Who didn't you like on the show?
There's no one I disliked on the show. Oh,
I didn't like the producer, and that's just because I don't like that type of character. He at the same time.
The typical '80s.
Like
yuppie,
the money man,
right?
Yeah.
Cokehead.
I loved his character because he was a huge wrestling fan, so I related to that.
I like that aspect of him, but
I didn't like. I realized that I didn't like. There's another character who's like the arch enemy of Brie in the show. She has a husband who, and Grant the actor, because I think he was supposed to, I hated that guy.
Okay,
And
you're
I
right.
think he did a good job of making me hate him.
You're
Yeah,
right. I probably should have said him. That would have been a really good choice of character I didn't like.
The one I didn't like was one of the wrestlers. She was the party girl.
You like the party girl?
You didn't like her?
It was very much. She was just like, to me, I think she wasn't really well written. It was one dimensional. She was just a party girl just to cause trouble, and she just always wanted to have fun. And
I guess her character didn't really grow that much.
Not even
Across, there wasn't really much development with it. Do you disagree?
I don't disagree that there wasn't development, but I enjoyed her because you got a little bit of her backstory when the trainer girl, the one who played the rapper,
right?
She gave her a lot of shit, like, this is who you really are and stuff. So you knew that she wasn't exactly what you were. So there were layers to her character that she just kind of kept hidden. I also thought if they go a second season, they can go further into her character. I could be wrong.
I'm looking forward to that.
But that's what I think.
Character redeemed. Not redeemed, but like more fleshed out.
I also want the old biddies, to be more fleshed out. The old biddies were hilarious.
We need more of that.
Two girls that played, who were just like instant friends, who became like, two of the wrestlers became instant friends, and they played these two old ladies with like the face cream stuff on and the nightgowns and stuff, and they just came out and bitched and complained about everything. And they're based off of two actual characters from Glow called the Housewives. And I remember just laughing when I was a kid when they came out. I just thought it was hilarious that they came out and they were terrible wrestlers and they just were there to make people laugh. Jokes.
I give them the Punk Murray Award of Best Delivery of You're a Hussy. It cracks me up.
Oh. So, Carlos, what was storyline-wise? There was like 4 storylines going on. Is anything that you thought was like, that was a storyline that I want to pay attention to? What's going on? Like, is there a storyline out of all the storylines? The Bree storyline.
The one true storyline.
I was really interested in the trainer. I forgot her name. Wow.
The hip hop rapper character whose name I don't remember either.
Were her and her husband.
Her husband.
Her husband
stole
was
the show.
one of the few characters that were just
totally
on
right.
there. He was on there. Every time he came on, and we always laughed because he had this one-liners that just came out of nowhere. And you're like wondering, like, wow, where's this guy? How come he's not more in the show? Which we wanted him to be more in the show. Which it gives props to the actor also, just to give that just a few lines.
Yeah, he became the ref. He was her husband. Then he became the ref of the show because they didn't have any money. So he's like, okay, this guy's standing around. He'll be the ref. Gosh, he was good. He was so good in his deliveries. He just killed it. I gotta find out who that guy is. We gotta look that guy up.
I really enjoyed how they captured the little moments whenever the wrestlers will interface with each other in the middle of a show. Like to coin off the ref, they were killing it, right? And they're like, "You're doing so fucking good right now." And it was amazing. It was just one of those little key choice moments.
He was being a supportive husband in the middle of like this huge event. You're so great, excellent, yay! That was a good delivery right there too.
At this point, we should probably get into a few spoilers to keep talking. To really keep talking.
Yeah,
so
that's true.
if you want to find out what we think about it, I mean, obviously we seem to like it, but if you really want to think about it, we'll skip to the end, and we'll throw them there. But we're gonna go into some spoilers here. One thing that I found very interesting, and this goes on to it took place in the '80s thing, was the pregnancy test that Brie took. I had no idea.
Oh God!
That's what women had to go through for a long time. Because the first time I remember thinking about pregnancy tests was the pee stick, where you pee on the stick. This girl had to pee into like a plastic container and then set up a high school chemistry project to find out if she was pregnant or not. Yeah. It was the weirdest thing.
It was like a scientific experiment that you like a box, like a scientific kit you give to a kid. But
yeah,
it was to see if you're gonna be a mommy or not.
Just give me a second here. Hold on.
Yeah. It was insane.
Yeah.
And I would like, no, if any girls are watching this, please, and like older ladies watching this, please like talk about that in the comments, because is that true? Did y'all have to go some crazy crap for pregnancy? My gosh.
Who went through that? That was, yeah.
We're legitimately curious.
We are legitimately curious.
Was there a test?
We are guys.
What we've learned.
We don't know. Other spoilers. There is a wolf chick.
She's the alpha and you're the omega. Submit. She might kill you.
Who is quite. Her storyline is quite interesting as well.
Oh,
Yes.
yeah.
I think one of the coolest scenes with her was because this is spoilers, we can talk about it.
Yeah, we're at spoilers.
I think actually you might have. I don't know if you saw this one. I think you were setting something over TV. I know
Yeah.
you and I watched it.
I think that's when we get
when
somewhere
she was
else.
getting ready in the beginning.
That was a
yeah.
great transition, though.
Yeah, without her wig, at the very beginning, the first thing you see is her wig's off, and she's starting to do her makeup, and you don't even recognize her.
No, not at all.
Yeah, and I don't know if you want to continue that.
No, it was great because the fact is that she didn't see that as a costume. That was her. That was who she was, and she was using that to go onto the wrestling show. But other females were trying to figure out who they were and everything. She actually knew, and that was great. It was empowering
That's a good way
to
to
watch
say
it.
Yeah,
We
Very
are
empowering.
pretty sure that the character she's based off is a girl named Dementia, which was supposed to be the crazy girl from the original show. And she was pale white. Sometimes she came out in a cage and she had like a mask on and stuff. And she would swing axes around her head. So she's crazy. She was a crazy chick.
Dementia.
This one, I think they were trying to make it more modern seeming. So this girl was a wolf chick. She was supposed to be like, in today's terminology, other kin. Where she believes that even though she's human, she has the soul of a wolf.
And I've never heard of this term until you all told me.
Yeah, we had a learning experience.
Other
Regardless.
kin.
Other kin, yeah.
It's some insane stuff. If you ever read that stuff, go ahead, read it. I don't care if they do it because they're not hurting anybody, but it is some crazy shit. There's people who believe they're planets, that they're dragons,
Well, I mean,
that they're griffins.
the dragon thing is not so terrible.
No, it's not. You're not a dragonberry.
Agree to disagree.
That was a storyline that I found quite interesting because she was probably the most antisocial of the group, and they were all pretty antisocial. And so she had to work really hard to fit into the group. So I really did like her storyline.
I agree with that.
I guess the other spoiler that I want to bring up is Justine is a quiet one out of the whole group. She had a crush on the pizza guy.
Oh yeah!
Oh
yeah,
she was a little kind of a goth.
chick before emo goth would have been 80s, would have been goth.
Yeah,
Yeah.
it was goth.
So she's goth, and then come to find out that she's following around Mark Maron, the director, and of course the writers. Very good job letting us know, like, leading us one way, but it went a completely different other way.
We don't want to give that away, even on spoilers.
That's true.
No?
No, let's not give it away. But we'll say this:
But-
her storyline went a completely opposite.
Yeah, it was
It went from here
mind-blower.
to there, and
Yeah.
it was
I don't
great.
think any of us saw that
All
coming.
three of us said we did not
Yeah.
see that coming.
Which is
Which is why I don't want to give away
Props
even
to the
spoilers.
writers.
Watch it so you can experience it, and it was
damn.
good. It was good.
And while we're on the topic of writing, I don't think I saw any issues at all. Did y'all catch anything that y'all were like, that could have been better? Or because I don't know, I'm not that
Holy crap! I can't think. I'm the guy who normally
I
bitches
know.
about writing, and I can't think. I'm not saying it's the most perfect thing ever, but I cannot think of anything that I would say this is bad writing. You should probably change that, or this is bad storytelling.
Let us know.
Oh man!
Yeah, it was a tight show.
It
There was
was.
no extra filler, which he thought was filler. Actually comes back later, and they talk about
and
it.
it fleshes it out more, yeah.
It does, and it's a quick show to watch. In case y'all are wondering, oh no, I can't do the whole hour. Each episode is less than 30 minutes.
Yeah, you can binge.
That's
the hell out
right,
of
because
this.
we're so used to the hour episode, we kept asking ourselves, is that already the end of an episode?
10 episodes, about half an hour each.
Done.
You can binge the hell out of it. It's fun. About 5 hours.
It's nothing. Nothing in today's binge world.
Yeah.
Yeah, right? So, we've talked about it a little bit. We've intertwined. Intertwined, thank you. That's the word I'm looking for. We've intertwined and
Go to school, kids.
Go to school and stay away from
Learn.
Take your vitamins. Drink your milk. Go to sleep early. And
Don't
take
do
a
drugs!
All right.
And we're back. So we've talked a lot about it right now. So I think we're at a point now where we're going to talk to each one of you and figure out if you'd recommend this show. I think we know the answer, but I'd like to hear it from you. So we'll start with Carlos, I think.
Recommend it. It was great. It was a great little summer series. Kind of reminded me of Just a quick something to do. Like last year was Stranger Things, or everybody was talking about during summer. So 2017, the one to watch is Glow on Netflix. So
Both set in the 80s. Go old people.
All right, 80s. Woo, 80s. I was alive for 2 years. Woo. Anyway.
anyways,
And Caleb.
I definitely recommend this, especially if you're a wrestling fan, though you don't have to be one to watch this.
yeah.
I especially recommend it if you are a wrestling fan, especially if you grew up in the 80s watching wrestling. You will love this. And if you are a wrestling fan, there are a lot of awesome cameos by actual wrestlers in the show, which is really fun. Like not big names, but like little names, guys that wrestling fans would love to see. Yes, please go watch this. It's Netflix. Go watch it. Everybody's gonna watch Netflix. We're gonna watch that.
That's true. So the general consensus here is go watch the show. It's fantastic.
So how many rooks would you give it, Caleb?
How many Rooks?
I really love this. I'm definitely gonna watch it again. So it's gonna be over 4. I'm just thinking, should I go 4.5? Should I go up to 5? I'm gonna give it 4 rooks and a
I'm
pond.
trying to pump those numbers up.
4 rooks and a pond, 4.5. That is my rating for Glow on
That's
Netflix.
a pretty good rating from Caleb Backus.
Yes, it is.
Carlos?
I'm gonna go into my character. I don't know about y'all, but that's the lowest rating from someone that said that they love wrestling in the 80s. Me. I'm gonna give it 5 rooks.
We're getting
The
character
highest
now.
you can possibly get. 5 rooks. Great show. 80s. Wrestling.
Fuck yeah.
Watch it right now. Stop watching the 10th time you've seen Gossip Girl. Stop watching, what are those shitty shows out there?
There's so many.
Grey's
One
Anatomy.
One Hill Tree or One Tree Hill, whatever the fuck y'all call that.
Get off your Grey's Anatomy tit!
Never has truer words been spoken. Watch Glow right now. That's my recommendation. 5 rooks.
Awesome.
Punk Murray agrees, we're getting a character now!
Yeah.
Watch
So,
it! 5
thank
punks.
you, ladies and gentlemen, for coming to see this crazy match here on Thursday. And come back again to watch the next one. If you want to support Red Rook, all you have to do is go down in the description. And you can go to Patreon and support us. Or you can see us on Facebook. Or you can join me on Twitter at Old Man Caleb. Have a great day.